I fall like a star from the heavens. I fall into your arms.
Hi guys, welcome to The Budget Place. My name is Michelle. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. So on today's episode, we are going to be removing all of the money, not all of the money, but we're going to replace the $100 bills with placeholders. And so I've been back and forth about whether I should do this 4 months. But after much consideration and seeing how much money just having $2,000 in my SoFi account is yielding, I'm very intrigued to see how much it would yield if we put like money that's just sitting there, not accruing any money. So yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date. Let's see how much money we can pull from here. And let's start, well, no, not my variable spending. We're not going to mess with that. But let's start with my long-term funds. So let's see, there's going to be some categories I might not even want to put placeholders in, but once we get there, we'll kind of like discuss it, we'll consider it and contemplate it, and then decide whether we should leave it or take it on to the bank. So let's start with emergency. So we're going to write everything out just so I can keep track of stuff. So right now, emergency has $2,000 in the bank and it has 20, 40, 60, 81. So $100. So let's put that and we'll put a placeholder in. Yeah, I was kind of like back and forth on this one, but I think it's best if I have this money in the bank. And I'm so sorry about the background noise, but you guys know the drill. You guys know that sometimes there is background noise here. So onward we go. So let's see. Let's go into home maintenance. Home maintenance also has 120, 30, 35. We can pull this 100 and put a placeholder in. So let's put in home maintenance. And we're going to put in $100. All right. So everything's staying the same except the money is going to the bank where it's going to accrue interest. All right. And I think right now on SoFi, we have a 4.0 APR. So it's been pretty nice. Okay. So we're going to put $200 away and we're going to put 2 placeholders in. Okay, and so I made these placeholders years ago, and so I'm finally getting a chance to use them. Thank goodness. So vehicle maintenance is getting $200, or we're replacing it with $200. Okay, so then medical has $100, so we can put that up and get a placeholder. Okay. Let's write down medical and put a placeholder. Okay, so then we have higher education, not enough yet. Okay, homeschool curriculum has 1, 2, 3. So we can pull the $300. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So $300. Let me just make sure. I don't want to put like 400 and yeah. All right. So now we have $300 in there. So let's write homeschool. $300. Was it 300? I hope. Okay. So let's see subscriptions. I don't think anything's coming up yet, so we're gonna just put this $100 and put a placeholder in. So next time we put $20 a week, so we should be able to put another placeholder in. We will see whether we do that or not. Okay, so subscriptions, and I don't even think I'm aligning it, but it's okay. All right, so then we have my son's graduation, 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we're gonna do $300, 1, 2 and 3. $300 going into Johnny's graduation. And we'll do, okay, next up is celebrations. And I don't foresee us using this for a while because next thing that's coming up is in, I think, June. Yes, June. So celebrations. And I'm going from like one form of like penmanship to another. It's okay. All right. So that is it for long term. And let's jump into short term. And so I'm not sure if there's anything on here, to be quite honest with you guys. Let's see. And so clothing, we just got the kids' clothes. But let's pull the 200 and let's put a $200 placeholder. Yeah. So clothing has $200. Okay. And I'm not even writing straight. Anyway, so beauty doesn't have enough. Entertainment we're going to use. Adventures does not have enough, and neither does planner. Okay, so that is it for my short-term binder. And so let's see, for the family binder, we have this one, and this is for date night. But what I'm thinking is maybe just yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. So we're just gonna put this in the savings, and if anything, we'll just keep adding to this for date night, and this will be for like our anniversary trip. So we'll put $200 in here. So anniversary, or you and me, and we'll put $200. Okay. Then my husband has $50. I have $100. I'm not going to use this, but I do want it to have some interest. And yeah, so I would rather have it in the bank. And so we'll put $100. Okay, and I think that's it. Everybody else has $50, and so nothing else we can do here unless we just like pull it all out, but let's not do that. Okay, so this is the month ahead binder, and so the month ahead binder has things that we've already completed. So I think I'm just going to pull the money out. So the electric bill is fully funded for the month ahead. And yeah, so we did all that. So we should have between the electric, the water, and the gas, we should have $500. So let's do that. Let's pull all the money out, and we already have the placeholders indicating it's fully funded. So we don't even have to put, anything else in there. So let's see what gas has. Gas has $50, and again, it should all total up to $500. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 420. No, gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, 500. Okay, so that is it for those 3 utilities, and I think we completed one other one, which is internet. And let's pull that money as well. So that's $100 for internet. And we have the placeholder just to kind of remind us that we've completed it. And I also am going to keep like this in there. So, but let me still write everything else down. And I'm wondering whether I should remove this money. So we have so far in mortgage, we'll take out these 200s. So 200 and we'll keep 40. So let's see, 60 plus 60 is 120, 120 plus, so 6 times 4, guys, it's 240, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's put 2 placeholders in. So this one we're still working on. So I'm going to continue to, we're not working on it right this second, but yeah. Let's leave that in there and yeah, okay. Well, let's put this to the front because we're not done with this. Just to like remind me that we're working on that. And then we're still working on cell phones and it just has $6. Okay, so let's write everything down. So for mortgage, it was $200. So that's $200. And then for utilities, so like gas, water, and electric, it was $500. 1, 2, 3, 4, $500. And then we have the internet, which is supposed to be $100. So 50, 70, 90, $100. Yeah. Okay, so let's put that up. Okay, and I hope you guys can see that. All right, so we're done with this one. And let's jump to the holidays. So the holidays is kind of tricky because, but I still want to kind of like several things. I don't want to keep so much money here at home anymore. And yeah, if we're not going to use it, it kind of like, it's kind of like less of a temptation to like be pulling from other categories to meet other categories, out of mind, out of sight. So if it's in the bank, you know. All right, so I already pulled money from Valentine's Day, so that's already being used. Okay, so let's go into Easter. So Easter has $220. So let's write that down. Easter. So we're gonna, Easter's not for a while, so I'm comfortable taking this money out. So let's put $200 in. Ooh, I'm running out of placeholders. Okay, so let's put in $200 in there. Okay, Mother's Day has $100. Gosh, that was like horrible. I don't care. 50, 70. Okay, so we're almost close to another 100, but not yet. So, wait. Oh boy, guys, we ran out of $100 placeholders. What do I do? We have the thousands, but we don't have the hundreds. Let's see, what can we do? 150, 70, 90, 95. Hold on. Hold a second. I think what I'm going to pull is some of like, what I might do just for this binder is I'll put in, what is that called? Like fake money, guys. We can use the fake money. 1 second. Okay, guys. So I found my prop money. And so, yeah. Okay, so let's get some $100 bills in here. And so we have, and I think they look completely different than like, you know, real money. So I'm glad for that. So let's get this back out and we'll put 2 top dollar bills. So we'll do 1, 2, And everybody puts stickers, and so I'll try to get a hold of some stickers, but I think these are pretty, like, and it says copy right there. So $200. And so Mother's Day has $100. We're gonna put that and put this in here. Awesome. Okay, finally get to use my prop money. Okay, Father's Day, we can pull another 100. So we'll write down Father's Day. $100. So let's get, you just have to be careful not to grab more than. Okay. And then 4th of July, we can definitely, that one's like super far away. We'll put in $100. Okay. We'll just put 4th and we'll put 100. Okay. And then Halloween, I think everything else is just not going to have anything, which would be cool actually to put, like, since it's so far away, we can just put like prop money. I don't know. Okay, so there's $300 in Christmas, so we could just do one. Let me make sure not to grab more than, so $300 in Christmas. Okay, and then birthdays has nothing. Grandparents' Day, we're gonna pull it and put in $100. Okay, so let's just flip it over because I'm gonna rewrite it somewhere else, like in my binder. Grandparents' Day, and then Christmas dinner doesn't have enough. Okay, home decor, almost. Family outfits, 150. So let's do 100. Yep. Okay, so that's good. So we have 150 in outfits. So family outfits, $100. Okay, and I think that's it. All right. So what I'll have to do is remember to come back here and put like stickers on the hundreds. And yeah, so I'm like drinking this Alani Juicy Peach energy drink. Super good. Let me have a sip. Okay, guys. So what we're gonna do now is add everything up, and let me get my calculator. 1 second. Okay, so let's add everything up and see if we have everything we should. Okay, so let's start off by taking off the sticker. I keep forgetting to take this off. Oh, whoops. So there's like a screen protector on here, but this just came off. I wonder if I can still pull it off. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So let's put that to the side, and then let's see. So we're gonna do 1, 2. So 200 plus 200 plus 1. That's 400. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1200. Let's stop there. Plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1400. Plus 1400. Plus $200. Which I don't even... looks like $1,000. Okay, so we should have $3,600. So let's give it a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So minus 3,400. And then, so this should be $200. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, $200. So minus 200. Leaves us with 0. Okay, so we have everything correct. And how much was it, guys? Crapperoni. It's like 3,400, I think. So that's 3,600. Yeah. So going to the bank. Okay, cool. So we are all set, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. I wanted to do this for like a really long time. I personally struggle with I want to have the money here at home, but now that I'm learning more about investments and interest and all that stuff, what we want to do is combat the interest that we're paying, let's say on our credit cards, and money that we have to have here for sinking funds, and combat it by having it in a high yield savings, so it's not depreciating so fast or as much, and preventing loss or money loss, or just kind of doing our best. So with every card that we, for example, pay off, that interest that we would have been paying for that month is eliminated. So yeah, I mean, I could go in circles and just kind of say how I'm doing my very best from every angle to, one, increase income, so with the high yield savings or with investments, or two, by preventing income loss, which is by paying off debts. And so those are the way that we're managing, or our focus and plan is for 2026. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for following along on my journey. I'm not sure when I'm going to post again, but I'm liking getting back into the rhythm of it, but I make no promises. So I'll see you when I see you guys. All right. Bye.
into your